Hello to my lovely earth signs. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to Empress Moon Tarot. This is going to be for October 8th and 9th. I realize we're at the tail end of October 8th. My apologies, could not be helped. But I'm hoping that this will give you insight regardless. We're going to start off with Capricorn, then we're going to move to Taurus, then we're going to move to Virgo. The cards were shuffled initially and meditated over, and then I pulled the cards ahead of time just to save some time. But we're going to be working on Capricorn. You guys always end up being about work. Oh, my Cappies, work. So we have competition, summon courage and self-confidence. And finances and careers. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Capricorn. I'd like to take a moment to just say thank you to all of you who have been subscribing to my channel, liking, commenting, sharing. You're absolutely wonderful. I truly appreciate you. Truly. Capricorn, October 8th and 9th, please, Spirit. We have the Six of Water, essential to the reading. Two more, please, Spirit, for Capricorn. Capricorn. That was a hop. Capricorn. One more for Capricorn, please, Spirit. That was two. Capricorn, looks like you're getting 4 cards. We've got the 8 of Earth, the 6 of Water, oh, beautiful. Okay, we've got the 8 of Earth. The 8 of Earth has to do with, see how there's this cello. Whenever I see the cello, I think about intelligence, wisdom, knowledge. Then we've got the tree, which expresses that same wisdom and growth. So I see a growth in knowledge and wisdom in some area of your life. You're learning something new. You're really pouring yourself into learning something new, and you're trying to gain wisdom in something. See the owl here with the Queen of Air? The Queen of Air, she's about not only about overall self-esteem and knowledge, and you have to keep in mind that air in this deck has to do with the mind, things of the mind. And so while we normally talk about the Queen of Air being heavy on communication and things of that nature, in this deck she's very focused on thinking and acting. She's very, very, very much in the mind, the subconscious as well as the conscious. She's about finding solutions still, just like the Queen of Swords typically is, but we see her, I just love the owl here, wisdom, mysteriousness and wisdom. She's trusting inner guidance and outer guidance. That may have something to do with whatever it is that you are learning from. You may be learning something in order to increase your work situation, in order to increase your finances, and you're having to fight against the competition by learning something new so that you can stay on top of your game in your business or in your work. I believe that's where this learning and growing is what it's for. down here, these 3 cards have to do, and I think that's why we had a 4th card come out, and why that one came out face down and the rest were face up, because it's separate. I really believe it's separate. I believe it is entirely related to work. The learning, the growing, the knowledge, the education is about gaining an upper hand in your business world, your work world. Now, for those that for those Capricorns that may resonate more with this love-related issue, the 6 of Water is you know, nostalgia, looking back on the past, very sad, very longing. There's a strong yearning, a strong desire to have the past back. Also wanting the security of where she is. See how she's like, she's tucked away here. It's as if there's a slight feeling of vulnerability, and she feels more comfortable in her thoughts of the past because to her they're magical. And there's a security there, and there's a peace there. But yet, you know, the energy of the Queen of Air is indicating that introspection as well. Looking for guidance and direction. Looking for guidance and direction in order to take action. And taking action will be on this, the guidance is on what to do about a new love situation. The Ace of Water is a brand new love in your life. And so Capricorn, it's an unconditional love. In this particular deck, it's very, very sweet. It's overabundant. I mean, that pearl is so gigantic in comparison to the seahorse. It's an overabundant love. It's unconditional. It's sweet. It's calm. It's emotionally fulfilling. I don't believe that for everybody finances are affecting your love life. I believe that actually the past is affecting your love life. That the past is keeping you, basically the past is preventing you from moving forward. Now you're moving forward, but there's a trepidation in there because there's something that you long for in your past, Capricorn, that you can't seem to let go of. You can't let go of somebody from your past. And if you're unable to move forward from that, it's going to affect your future. Having the memories is good, but when it causes you this strong feeling of vulnerability and yearning where you don't want to move forward because you really want the past, then it becomes a blockage. It could cause stagnation there. Now, right now, with Venus being retrograde, it's not unusual for you to be looking back at the past fondly. You might be remembering things a little bit more rosy than they may have been. So just keep that in mind, Capricorn. Capricorn, if you're heading out of this reading, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. And I will see you again soon. Now let's move on to Taurus. Taurus. Taurus, we have trust your intuition and heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. All right. Taurus, I hope you are doing absolutely amazing. That you are ready to face your week fearlessly and boldly. Oh, what a great shuffle that one was. Stop right there. Taurus, October 8th and 9th. Please, Spirit, 3 cards, please, for Taurus. 3 cards. Taurus. Temptation. 2 more, please. Taurus, you're not speaking. There we go. It was exactly 2. Just a note, the 3 of water was on the bottom of the deck. There may be a third-party situation here. I'm not saying there is. Temptation, the Queen of Air, and the Messenger of Fire. We just talked about the Queen of Air. If you watch the Capricorn reading, Queen of Air has to do with seeking guidance inwardly and outwardly, gaining wisdom. In your case, it's about employing healthy boundaries in your relationship. The Queen of Air is. Temptation is warning you, Taurus, to be careful, not to get too attached to whatever your outcome is going to be in this relationship. You need to avoid excess if you're, whether that's alcohol, drugs, gambling, sex addictions, just beware of addictions in yourself and in your partner. I feel like it's gambling for somebody. I really do. This card actually has money on it. Treasure chest, actually. So we typically don't see that. And then we have the Messenger of Fire. The Messenger of Fire is an independent energy. She's kind of aloof. She's very free-spirited. She's bold. And I'm using she just because she's on the card, but there's no gender here, y'all. The Messenger of Fire is it's an independent, determined energy. Extremely adventurous. A little bit headstrong. So what I'm seeing here for you, Taurus, is that you definitely have a situation here in your life that is affecting your love life. You're in need of trusting your intuition on this, because this person that is having this issue with temptations may not be you. It may be your partner, which is why we see trust your intuition. You need to discuss your feelings with each other and, really have some open, honest communication, because I'm seeing that boundaries need to be set in your relationship as a result of these, the one or the other of you having a need towards excess of some form or fashion. And also that independent energy is not lending itself well to the relationship. I mean, we all have to have our own independence in a relationship. But what I'm seeing here is it's like she's looking away from everything. It's almost as if somebody's not putting in the work and the effort into the relationship. And that's why there needs to be these discussions, Taurus. I don't know who that was for. I think it was just for a select few. For those of you that are not in need of a romantic reading for today and tomorrow, please check your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. See if you can gain some additional insight there. And let's see, we've got Virgo. Virgo, we have Epiphany. Seek clarity and keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Virgo, you were last out of the 3 earth signs, but that's because of where you fell in the zodiac. You're definitely not the least in my mind. Oh, that was a great shuffle. I'm gonna shuffle one more time for you, Virgo. Epiphany. I wonder what the epiphany is going to be. I wonder if it'll show in our cards. Okay, Spirit, 3 cards for Virgo for October 8th and 9th, please. You gave me 4 rather rapidly. I'll take them. Thank you, Spirit. We have the 5 of Earth, We have Justice. Are you dealing with a Libra? We have the Seven of Fire. And we have the Hanged Man. That's Libra, that's Pisces energy. Five of Earth is a feeling of the fact that you don't have what you need in order to probably seek this clarity. It's as if you don't have the resources to gain this insight, but yet, or for this relationship, either or, but you actually have all that you have need of. And you actually have an overabundance of whatever it is that you need moving forward. And so don't let any negative self-talk get you there, Virgo. There is an abundance of resources here. It may not just be readily seen to you at the moment. Now, Justice is about karma in this deck. 100% about karma in this deck. And, karma is the law of cause and effect. What you have put out comes back to you. It's a balancing out. The universe balances things out. Right now I see that there is not a balance. There is not a balance here in some situation. Probably related to a relationship. Could be related to work too. Because the relationship side may be completely unrelated, because I don't really see relationship cards here. This feels more like potentially work or life oriented. I do see that something is out of balance in your life here, Virgo, and you need to find that balance. Be careful of what you put out, because this is about karma these next 2 days. Be careful of how you treat other people, because that will come back to you. Make sure that you're treating people with kindness, and that you're, showing a lot of gratitude and things of that nature. Now, the Seven of Fire would be similar to the Seven of Wands, but we have a different meaning here, and I find it quite interesting that we have this unicorn standing on top of this rock. This is, and it's kind of like, whoa, I've been going so fast, now I need to stop because, I just found myself at the highest ground. It's like you being the best of who you can be. The unicorn, that really unique individual. You are being your absolute best in this situation. I love the fireflies, it's almost like they're dancing around the unicorn. It's almost like those fireflies are saying, oh, look at how far you came. This is really awesome. This is saying that you need to be authentically you, and you do not need to conform to what everybody else is expecting. You need to be uniquely you. However, whatever that means to you, it's okay for you to be authentic, because that's what people are looking for these days, that authentic self. They want to get to know you for who you are. And then we have the Hanged Man. That's that surrendering to, circumstances, surrendering to, delays in your timing, surrendering to decisions that need to be made. Just, the advice here, Virgo, is for you to just take a wait and see attitude. I believe that you're going to get the clarity you need regarding a decision that's going to be related to achieving balance in your life. And that clarity is going to come from you embracing who you truly are and understanding that you have everything that you need in order to gain that clarity, in order to move forward. I don't really feel like this has to do with the relationship, Virgo. I feel like it may be something else, but it's possible that this did resonate with somebody on the relationship front. But you are also given the advice to keep an open mind in your love life, because your soulmate may actually differ from your usual type and expectations. So keep that in mind. Virgo, I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon.